Join me as I dive deep into the myth of Medusa and challenge myself to uncover the real secrets behind her petrifying gaze. In the heart of Greek mythology lies the legend of Medusa, a monster so feared that a single glance could turn you to stone. But what's really behind this petrifying gaze? Is it simply a mythological trick to instill fear, or does it hold deeper significance? Medusa's curse is a central problem in her story, and it reflects deeper issues of power, fear, and perception in mythology. Think about it. A powerful gaze that can render even the bravest warriors helpless. It's as if Medusa's gaze holds a secret power that we can't quite understand. This power dynamic is fascinating because it raises questions about who holds the power in our own lives. Are we the ones controlling our own fate, or are we at the mercy of external forces beyond our control? The fear of Medusa's gaze becomes a metaphor for our own fears of being overpowered. And then there's the issue of perception. Why do we see Medusa as a monster? Is it because of her physical appearance, or is it because of the way she makes us feel? Her gaze is not just a curse, but a reflection of our own dark fears and insecurities. Furthermore, it's interesting to note that Medusa's gaze is often depicted as a feminized power. She's a female monster with a supposedly feminine trait, beauty, turned against her. This raises questions about gender roles and how they're perceived in mythology and beyond. Delving deeper into Medusa's story, we find that her transformation into a Gorgon is steeped in symbolism. According to Ovid, she was once a beautiful maiden, one of the three Gorgon sisters, but her beauty became her downfall as Poseidon ravished her in Athena's temple, sparking the goddess's wrath. This mythological backstory is significant because it highlights the theme of transformation. Medusa's gaze becomes a symbol of her own transformation from beauty to beast. It's as if her gaze holds the power to transform those who dare to look at her, rendering them helpless and turned to stone. Over time, interpretations of Medusa's story have evolved. In some versions, she's depicted as a symbol of femininity and power, while in others, she's seen as a monster to be defeated. These varying interpretations reveal the complexities of human perception and how our understanding of myths changes over time. One thing that remains constant, however, is the fascination with Medusa's gaze. It's a symbol that continues to captivate us, sparking both fear and awe. But what if we're looking at her gaze all wrong? What if it's not just a curse, but a reflection of our own attitudes towards beauty and power? The key insight behind Medusa's gaze is that it can symbolize both the danger of beauty and the power of perspective. On one hand, her gaze is a warning against the dangers of unchecked beauty and power. On the other hand, it's a reminder that our perspective is everything. How we choose to see the world and its myths shapes our understanding of ourselves and our place in it. This duality is what makes Medusa's gaze so fascinating. It's not just a simple curse, but a complex symbol that challenges us to re-examine our assumptions about beauty, power, and perception. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So what can we learn from Medusa's myth? Perhaps the most important lesson is that complexity is rarely as simple as it seems. Medusa's gaze may be petrifying, but it's also a reminder that there's beauty in the complexity of human experience. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of Medusa's myth. What do you think about Medusa's gaze? Do you see it as a symbol of power, beauty, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out another video exploring the fascinating world of myths and their meanings.